What I don't like about dipshit with hyphens, the girl on the trail, if she's athletic as her need sells and tells me and tells the tell of herself, um, I don't respect her sportsmanship. The point of athleticism isn't just in the physical expression, you nitwit, aka dipshit. It makes me mad because I have lived my own land in my physical expression, and why I stopped, what shut me down, was dipshits clapping for me because I knew they didn't deserve my image. Okay, I knew it intuitively. I had to figure out why my body would slow down when people clap for me. But does that make any less of an athlete when I didn't know? So, four-time All-American in 3 sports in a Division I school on a relay team that broke the world record in the 4x800-meter relay. A rabbit in Europe at $500 a 60-second lap. And what else? I had my high school record. I had the 800 meter, the 1500 meter for roughly 19, 20 years. And I ran those races on my own. When they were finally broken, it was 2 girls going neck and neck. I ran those races on my own. The record I set in high school, I dropped it. A week or 2 later, Coach Duffy invited us to go to a track meet after state finals. So track had ended in high school. Invited us to go to a track meet with the university boys. And I ran with university boys for the first time. And I did a 2:11.96. I dropped my state record by about 7 seconds. So the state record I had for 20 years, I dropped 7 seconds a week or 2 later running with guys in college. Okay. One thing that was different is when I ran the 800 by myself in high school, I just started off really fast. I ran a really fast first lap, and then I just held on for the second lap. When I ran with guys, I was running with a group of people. Was not used to that. And you had to go their pace, and they slowed me down that first lap. But in slowing me down that first lap, it allowed me to be stronger and steadier and keep the same pace for the second. So it taught me something new about pacing, not just like gun goes off, go, and your strength is in holding on. So I don't respect her sportsmanship. I don't think she's a keen athlete. I don't respect her physical expression that she means or met some met thing, some met 10 hinge, and we call it a thing because you're moving shit around, a re-round and a reground, an honest shit around? I don't think so. You're seducing yourself that you matter. And in paying, this is in quotations, in paying a price, you're acting like Jesus Christ. But you don't have a wife. You are not the wife. And you're a jackass all the time. All my time. You're a jackass. I don't care about your ifs, ands, and buts, or your fans. Fan the butt and butter, utter, butter doft. I don't care, nor should I. If we're talking about thoroughfare at O, you're presenting vanity. Your sportsmanship is doffed. Your hierarchy of reason is a knock-toff-t. I think I would rectify my last video premise that I would pounce all out. I wouldn't because it's not worth it. It's bullshit. She's bullshit. So she gets the birth of looking like, and I'm birth, I'm saying B-E-A-R-T-H, of looking like stability in NIT, N-I-T. Calling me rude so she can efface, A-D, she didn't have the wits to bring. Evenly. Out of cracks. Does feel good though when I stretch this one back. Because when I stretch it back, the tendon doesn't slide off to the side. So it's kind of like a little rest. We can say that, did I provoke her to come up with some bullshit? You were standing on the trail. Because I stood in front of her and said, there's your trail. I surmise I gave her now. I gave her now the first time when she was at my behind, but she poo-pooed that and cast doff tone on me that I was doff, I was stupid. So I got in front of her and I gave her time. I gave her now with an imperative of I'm in front of you, deal with it. And in doing that, I can amuse myself by watching her to see what she does do with it, and it tells me everything I need to know. Given now, you see what she does with it. Okay, that's her forward hoe. Her hind is her hoe, and it's hyphenated. To give it a go. To give vet, to give I-V-E, parentheses I-T. Why would I give my value to a fool that's only going to fold doff tone as their hone? So they can continue on thoughtfully as shown. As shown in Hone the ads, the heads the ads, sold and doled. She's taking credit from a presence that's never happened. Debt, the hat, two on one, hat and at tone, at one, hat tone. It's never happened. She's taking credit. Her whole premise of making hyphenated shit up to draw back upon, to pull forward as her sup, scup, and tup. That's hyphenated also, because she's not really thinking as a value to value. Is to be able to continue for no reason to. And by to, I mean hyphens or in quotations. Reeled off, R-E-E-L. To free and feel, freely feel, hyphenated through the hyphens. No, I don't think I would pounce all out on this person. I don't think I would even pounce. I'm kind of like, shit. I don't respect you. I don't respect her. Not as an athlete, not as a human being, not for meaning to. What you're expressing to me is I'm really speaking to jackasses. You do know that, right? But you want me to keep believing? I'll pretend. How's that? I'll pretend to. I'll pretend to because you two need to. You need to because I'm writing on you. And I'm reflecting on you. And your follow through is integral to my point of view. Or so it seems to. Maybe it's not. There's something interesting about I want to, I don't want to. Where want and don't want are both KNOT. Independence is a phallic fallacy. I'm thinking, since all the same amens are frame doft, thiefend, your pen can't exist alone, but mine can. I'll talk more about this later. I'm going to try and get back to some notes before I go home today, since I got more building up from the other ones. I'm trying to get ahead.